V2, V2, rocket, V2, V2, rocket.
Do you want to be the smartest player in the lobby? Do you want to be the most deadliest player in the lobby? Do you want to become a certified tactical assassin? Well, then if that's the case, players, you must unleash your inner camp. You must let the camp god free. But in order to truly become a camp god, you must abide by the rules, player. And if you ain't got them, prepare to learn them. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy Dean again. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the Dean Zone. But if you are one of my subscribers or you've been here before, welcome back. Now listen, man, it's the Dean. I'm out here right now. I'm going hard in the paint, and I'm running with Camper Nation. I got Camper Nation OG in the building, second Mad Raj. I got my boy Silver Hawk up in here. We got the one and only Kirk the Bully up in here. The only person we missing right now is that boy J-Mo. But I'm about to set it up and turn up. I'm about to turn up and turn out. And matter of fact, you know what?
Hey yo, DJ, drop that beat on them.
It's time to drop the beat on these boys. Now listen, players. If you clicked on this video, you came for the knowledge. You came for the game. The game to bring the pain. Well, guess what, man? Big Camp is in the building. Now listen. The perks you need in this game, right? If you camping hard, camping like a boss, you need Dauntless, because them boys be chucking grenades. So you gotta survive the bang. You want that forward intel, so you can see where they spawning. So that way, you ain't gotta worry about them boys coming up behind you doing their thug thizzle, and you know what side of the map you need to be on. And then you need Tactician, because you gotta be running a S-Mine and the C4. One is a tactical, one is a lethal. You combine them together and your enemies is over with. They dead. They come across this over it. There ain't no surviving it. And then tactical also helps you replenish your S-Mine so you can keep putting them behind you, knowing if anybody running up so they can get done up. So that's it, man. That's what you need. The gun setup, the gun, to be honest, this might be one of the greatest camping guns that's ever been in Call of Duty. This is the Whitley. So if you want this class setup, man, go check out my video, #1 Whitley class setup in the game. I'm telling you, this thing, it's definitely, I know it's top 3 camping guns ever created. It's viable. It's fighting for #1. Now listen, why you really here, right? If you here because you want to be a camp guy, if you here because you want to destroy the game, make it rain, go hard in the paint, well listen, man, in order to be a camp god, you need to know your job. You need to know your job. When you get into the match, you need to do your job. And your job is 2 things. Just 2 things. You need to get score streaks. Get your streaks. Become an asset to the team. Whether you raining death, UAVs, doing whatever it is, your job is to get your score streaks. Not 1 streak, not 2. You need to get all your streaks and go hard in the paint on these boys. That's your job, man. That's your job, getting the streaks. The second part of your job, you need to shut down parts of the map. Whether you shut down the whole side of the map by yourself, or you shut down the whole single lane by yourself. If you're playing domination, you shut down the whole flag to yourself. There's some point, somewhere on the map, you need to be in control. You need to hold it down and own that. So that's your job. Get your streaks, and you need to control some part of the map. That's what it is. If you want to be a big camper, if you go camp, you better camp right. Do your job, man. Now listen, the things you need to do though to be a great camper that helps you do your job, players, it's simple. Hold on. It's simple, man. All you gotta do is patience. The key to camping is always will be and always has been patience. You got to have that patience to hold down your area, you got to have that patience to stay alive, to not risk it, to not put your little COD life on the line before you've done your job, before you've earned all your score streaks, before you start shutting down the map. You must not abandon your job. So you need that patience and that mind frame to make sure no matter what throughout this match, you are going to do your job. Next thing you need, situational awareness. You need to be aware of everything that's going on at all times in the map. It's your job. If you're controlling the area, you must know your area like the back of your hand. You got to know where enemies can come from, because you have to be aware of everything, man, because it's your job. Aware of the score, aware if you're losing the flag and domination or whatever it is. You be aware, because the next part of what you need to do to be good, you have to be able to predict your enemies. Because if you are big camping, trust and believe, them boys are gonna get mad. They go get mad. They go try to flank you. They go keep coming at you at first, head on, like they blind, running around, swinging the bat, trying to knock your head off. But it's not gonna work. And then they go try to flank to your left or flank to your right. You need to be able to predict where your enemies can come, so you need to know every angle that they can come, so they do not catch you off guard. If you can predict every angle they gonna come, like right now, I know they can come from up top, they can come in that little doorway right there, or they can spawn to my right. Now I got my C4 behind me, I put my S-mine back there. I know if some come behind me, they dead. But I also got that Dauntless perk, so I'm watching the mini-map. If they spawn to the left, I gotta be aware of everywhere they can come. That's it. But so right now, my peripheral is the bottom door, up top where they are right now, and to my right. I predict where they come, so they can never catch me off guard. That's it. And last but not least, control the flow of the game. You control the flow of the game. If you're doing your job for real, shutting down parts of the map, like me, I'm shutting down this area, I either force them to try to rush me and feed me my score streaks, or I will force them to rotate towards my teammates where the rest of my team is, and they will lay them down and put them to sleep. I control the map. My boys Sagan and them, they on the other side, they control that side of the map. I got my boy Silver over here. We are literally controlling this whole side. The only place they got that they control is C. And why is that? Because we allow them to. Because we got them in there. We holding down big camping out here. The s'mores is going on. Tents is up. Players, we out here singing Kumbaya and dropping bodies because we controlling the map. We dictate where they can and cannot go. And then when we do all that, you get your streaks. You done seen my teammates. They done already made it rain out here, calling in big streaks, dogs doing whatever they need to do. I done called in dogs. We controlling the map. But that's it, man. That's it. That's what you need to be big camping. You got to do your job. Get your score streaks. Shut down parts of the map. You need to be patient. You have to have situational awareness. Predict where your enemies is going to come and control the flow. And if you do all that, I guarantee you, you will be a certified killing machine. You will get out here on that. You will be unstoppable. You will be a tactical assassin. A score streak, murder and mayhem, bringing pain, shutting down everything. When you get your streaks, you won't just control your side of the map or your area. You'll control the whole map. Make it rain death upon them. Unleash the hounds. Do what you got to do. And when you're done doing all this, you done. And the end of the lobby comes. Make sure you tell them boys that Big Camp sent you. You feel me? I don't think you heard me. You know what time it is.
V2, Rocket.
Let's go, baby. Dropping nukes on these boys. Got the ball turn gunner in my back pocket. The highest streak in the game. You know what? Let's call it in. Mama. Oh no, gonna run for the high. It is Dean Salah. That's how we do it out here in the Dean Zone, baby.
V2, Rocket. V2, Rocket.
Camper Nation and Big Camp is here. Now go ahead, players. Take your notepad, jump into the game, and make it rain death. And I told you, don't forget, when the match is over and your enemy teams is whining and crying and mad because you kept destroying them, make sure you tell them Big Camp came. Big Camp sent you here. Big Camp made you do it. Oh yeah. And did I mention? I just went flawless. My only death is from my V2. That is a flawless camping session, players. It's just that easy. But that's it, y'all, man. I'm out. Peace, love, and hair grease. One. I tried to tell him, Mama, they didn't want him in Big Camp. They didn't want him in Big Camp, Mama. You know the motto? Run up and get done up, baby.